This is The Vent Box on Campus Gal Radio.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Vent Box, where we dive deep into the real issues that college students face every day. I'm your host Surabhi, and today we're getting into a topic that's on all our minds. How the pressure to stay healthy collides with the reality of college life. Now, we're talking about the social pressure to keep up a certain image, the temptation of unhealthy habits, and how sometimes it feels like it is cool not to care about your health at all. But is that really the best mindset? Why is it cool to have this unhealthy lifestyle that we glamorize amongst our friends and peers? Like, quote, bro, I didn't sleep all night. I just got 1 hour of sleep. Like, bro, I ate this yada junk that I did. Or I haven't eaten anything. I've just been up on energy drinks. Is this what it has come to? Is this what should be glamorized? I think this is something that we need to talk about. And joining us today is a true expert in the field of nutrition, Subir Magnoor. Subir is a certified nutritionist from NASM with a wealth of experience, having coached over 700 people to achieve their health and fitness goals. He's currently working with an online fitness platform where he continues to make a significant impact by helping individuals navigate the often confusing world of nutrition and healthy living. We're thrilled to have him here today to share his insights on the pressure and the challenges college students face when it comes to health. So, Subir, would you like to give a brief introduction about yourself?
Basically, I'm a nutritionist and a fitness coach. I've been coaching people for over 3 years. I've coached more than 700 people. And while I was a coach, I think I've learned a lot about how fitness works, how health works, how mindsets change over time, right, when it comes to fitness. And just happy to be on your show.
All right. So, can I ask you, where did your journey with fitness and health lifestyle begin?
So it all started in final year of college. I never used to work out before that. I was super skinny and kind of insecure about my body. And the only thing I used to do in college is just drink and just, hang out with my friends the entire day. I was not productive at all. So basically, I ended up becoming super unhealthy, skinny, and insecure. So I had to do something. I had to make a change. I knew that, this is not how I kind of viewed myself, right? So whenever I used to look at myself in the mirror, I didn't feel good. I just felt like this is not me, right? So I decided to join a gym, and I've been working out for more than 10 years now, and decided to, do something in fitness because it was my passion. It became my passion right along the way. I wanted to, spread the word of fitness and nutrition because I see like there's a lot of issues nowadays when it comes to
Yeah. So you would say that you weren't always just like a fit person. You had your journey with it. So everybody faces that trouble when they have to start. So what kind of troubles did you face, and what advice would you give people when they're starting out? Comes out of a place of insecurities and they want to change, and they don't know where to start and how to start. Like, what was the troubles that you faced?
Yeah, so basically I was motivated to go to the gym. I think the biggest problem that I faced was just criticism, basically people saying, hey, you know what, I don't think you can do it. And even you feel like, there's no way that you can actually make a change. So you start doubting yourself. I think a lot of self-doubt is involved, when you try to start with your fitness journey. And I think a lot of people rely on motivation. That's another thing. I should just rely on being motivated all the time, right? So if I felt like it, I did it. If I didn't feel like it, I didn't do it. So I realized that relying on motivation is not the best way to go because motivation is short-lived. Just like in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Initially in the relationship, everything is fine. It's the honeymoon phase. Things are going great.
Yeah.
But as you go longer into the relationship, motivation drops, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with the job as well, right?
Yeah.
Your first day on the job, you're super motivated. What happens like a year in or a few months in? So the same thing with fitness. So I started being more disciplined. I started, being more committed to the process. And that's where, I started seeing more changes. When I swapped out motivation for discipline.
Okay, so as we're talking about college students here, what motivated you during college?
To be honest, I think it was girls. So
Fair enough.
There was this girl that I really had a crush on, I should say. Yeah. So I always wanted to go talk to her.
Okay.
But I couldn't because, I just thought like, why would she like me, Why would she even talk to me? I look bad. Like I had zero confidence in myself. So I think I just wanted to have a little bit of confidence. I wanted to look good so that I could even just go approach a girl and talk to her. Because that itself was like hard. The basic thing, just, talking to somebody.
So basically, you started it all for a girl.
It started, yes. Honestly, it started for a girl, but then it
cute.
became more than that, as I went through the journey, it became more about me then later.
So, but now that you got fit, did you go back and approach her? How did it work out with her?
That's a good one. I think, we're still friends, but I feel like it was just a crush, It was just, she was my motivation, how people break up with people for motivation nowadays.
Yeah.
Right, gym motivation.
Do you think people actually do that?
I think so. Honestly, the best way to people some people in the gym, they just, break up and then they go to the gym, right? That is a way
So
to
that's
get motivated.
actually not an Instagram trend. That's true. That's happening.
Actually happens. People do use people as motivation,
Wow.
So, yeah.
I guess you guys should try that if you can't find motivation.
You can use it, but then you have to be disciplined after.
Yeah,
right?
just go break up with your boyfriend or girlfriends.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Find someone, get into something with them and break up with them.
Yeah, do that.
Works every time. Yeah.
Situationship. See, the new thing. You can get into a situationship, and now you have gym motivation.
Exactly.
Okay, so these days, college kids are roaming around campus, holding an energy drink in their hand, and go out for smoke breaks and not having slept all night, or eating only junk food and glamorizing it, or thinking it's cool, like, bro, I haven't slept or I haven't eaten. And all of these things are all, we see that it's all glamorized on social media or in around friend groups. Like, for example, the whole girl dinner thing going around where it's just a couple of cigarettes and a Red Bull, And it's not okay, but it's cool. It's being shared around. It's being, put on stories. So what do you think about that?
So, it's basically marketers are getting to the college students, right, that you spoke about, where they're just trying to brainwash them and trying to normalize alcohol, normalize energy drinks and cigarettes and basically anything that will make them money. They're just trying to fill their pockets. Look, they're a business end of the day. They're trying to maximize on their profits, right? So they will use every tactic in their book to get to you through social media. It could be through campus promotions. I'm sure you might have seen people who come and give you free drinks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a drug dealer, right? Who just gives you like a small taste, and then, you get hooked and then, it's game over from there, and then you start gaining weight. And see, the thing is, you got to think 5 years, 10 years down the line. So what you're doing today, it might not affect you as much because you're younger. But what if, let's say, when you're older, like 25 or 30s, it's definitely gonna, affect your health, right? It's gonna lead to a lot of lifestyle diseases.
Yeah. But wouldn't you also say, like, when you're socializing, most places, even consider Bangalore, most people go out to, we have a lot of clubs here, or, where college people hang out. Most of these places are like this. How can you also network and avoid such situations? Do you have any suggestions for that?
That's a great question. I actually get this a lot from my clients. How do I stay social and how do I still, avoid eating these things or avoid, like basically sleeping on time and having a proper lifestyle. So what I would say is you don't have to eat the same things or drink the same things that your friends do. You can still hang out with them. So one of the things that I do is I have an early dinner at home before I leave.
Okay.
Right. Let's say I'm going to a party around around 9 or 10 in the night. So I'd have an early dinner, then I'd leave. And once I'm there, I just have like a Diet Coke, which is 0 calories. Right. Again, I'm not promoting Diet Coke, but it's something that you can just sip on. And alcohol, again, you got to understand you don't need alcohol to have fun. So what's been sold to you is that you need alcohol to have fun. You need, smoking helps with that. And that is what you require to socialize, but you actually don't need it, right? It's more of something that just makes you comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So again, to feel comfortable in your own skin, there's the gym. Go to the gym, hit the gym, get fit. And I think that would make it much easier for you to, go to these parties, right? And not drink or smoke, right? You won't need it anymore.
Got it. And coming back to college life, do you think, have you personally worked with college students, and what kind of progress have you seen, or how have you worked differently around their college timings, or you would say you worked with students, right?
I have actually worked with a few, and what I can say is one advantage of working with them is that they have a lot of time, which they can spend at the gym. Now the problem is that college students actually face a lot of issues with buying food, cooking, supplements.
Yeah.
It's usually the money and the knowledge where they're lacking, but they have time and they definitely have the talent, right? No doubt. Timings, again, one thing that I would recommend is, just get your workout in the evening. It's not going to happen in the morning, especially if you have college. It's tough to wake up in the morning itself, forget working out in the mornings. Do it in the evenings. Get yourself a gym membership. I think it's worth the investment. And
what about some of us broke college kids,
Yeah.
How can we afford? Okay, I'm telling you, as a fitness coach, you're going to ask me to work out. I'll tell you, I don't have money to go and pay at the gym. I don't have money for protein powder. And I can't cook for myself. How would you say I go about this?
So, first of all, if you don't have money for protein, you don't need it. Okay, actually, you don't need protein powder as long as you're getting in enough protein throughout your entire day through your natural sources. Okay, it could be eggs, it could be chicken, it could be low-fat paneer, tempeh, tofu. I mean, there are many options that you can go for.
Okay.
So try to go for soy chunks. That's a good option. It's friendly. It's basically pocket friendly.
Yeah.
And you can go for eggs. That's also within budget for most people.
Yeah.
Even some things like low-fat paneer is not too bad.
Okay.
Cooking, again, if you have problems, what I would suggest is get an air fryer. I mean, I know it's an investment, but it helps. It saves you a lot of time when you're preparing your meals. And for the workouts, again, you don't have to join a gym to get started. You can just start at home with a few home workouts that you can do, right? Just some squats, some push-ups, right? And you get a lot of these programs online. And I mean, of course, I do coach people. You can get yourself basically go online, and there are a lot of influencers who give you a lot of home workouts. About 45 minutes to an hour. So that really helps. You don't have to go to the gym to see progress. But yeah, somewhere down the line, to make more progress, you might have to join. Right?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, you heard it, guys. What you're saying is the things that you see on social media about wanting to take protein powder or having to join the gym is not always necessary for a start. You can start small is what you're saying.
Exactly. You start small and you build on that and you get better, right? So,
but the key point is discipline.
Yeah, like I said, you cannot rely on motivation, guys. You have to be disciplined. There has to be some sacrifice, right, in order to reach your goals. Right?
Yeah.
Most people think, hey, you know what, it's just simple, it's easy, it's going to happen automatically. No, you need to sacrifice some personal time, take the time out, go to the gym. You got to do it on your bad days as well.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just go to the gym on the good days. You got to do it just like a relationship. It's not like, you're only going to be in a relationship on your good days, right? You have to go through the bad days as well.
Yeah.
Right? The same thing with fitness. There are going to be bad days, there are going to be good days. You just have to, suck it up and go to the gym.
Yeah. But you would also say that all of this process, this discipline, eating healthy, working out, will help them study better, will help them sleep better. And that is great for your college. And every student, I think, should get some amount of exercise or eat healthy, which will help you clear the brain fog during exams or anytime during college. So I guess, guys, everyone should start small and start somewhere and just have the discipline. Now, I have another question for you. On the bad days that you spoke about, what is your motivation mantra that you tell yourself?
Just get your butt to the gym, I guess.
Okay.
That's my mantra. You just have to go there.
Okay, but what do you, when you're sleeping, you're lying in bed, you're like, I don't want to go today. What is something that you tell yourself?
You just go, you just get up and go. And once you're there, you get your...
Okay.
Even if my workout might be, let's say, just a half-assed workout. That's still okay. See, that's still better than not going, doing your work.
But you have nothing that you say to yourself, Subir, shut up and go. or else, you're going to lose all these gains? Nothing?
No, nothing of that sort. You just have to see, it's mind over matter, right? See, once you do that, once you work out on your hard days, like once or twice, you get that confidence that I can do anything.
So you think it just builds up the discipline, and there will be a time where you don't have to really push yourself to go. You'll just be used to it.
Yeah, see, you don't have to be perfect with your workouts. Not every workout is going to be 100%. Some workouts are going to be 50%. Some are going to be 20%.
Okay.
Right? So you just have to do the best that you can every day.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to chase being perfect. You don't have to make huge, big changes. Small changes add up over time.
Yeah.
When it comes to
I
fitness.
agree.
So that's why when I'm saying, like, even if it's not perfect, it's fine. Still, just do whatever you can for that day.
There you go, guys. You heard it from the expert. So, the final question is, what is your go-to song that you're listening to at the gym right now while you work out?
Oh, fine.
Be honest about it.
I love hip hop.
Pick a song.
Basic. I mean, I listen to a lot of death metal and I don't know. There are like too many. I have a playlist. I don't know. Should I?
Yeah.
It's called Gym.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Gym by Subir.
Maybe we
on
can...
Spotify.
Gym by Subir. Okay, guys, there you go.
It's called Gym, like J-I-M. Gym.
J-I-M? Okay.
Yeah, not yeah.
Let's go gym, guys. Yeah. So, I will maybe even link the playlist down for you guys.
Check out my playlist.
Go do some workout with death metal in the background. Maybe that'll actually help.
Death metal helps, yeah. I think that's really good. It works.
Okay, thank you so much, Subir, for coming in today and giving your insight on health and fitness.
Thank you for having me, Surabhi. It was a pleasure.
Of course. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Ventbox. I hope our conversation has shed some light on the pressure of staying healthy in college and how to navigate them. Remember, your health is important, but it's also a personal journey. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. Start at your own pace, be mindful of your choices, and most importantly, accept and love yourself for who you are right now. Health isn't just about what you eat or how often you exercise. It's about how you feel about yourself. It takes one step at a time. And you're doing great just by being you. And before we sign off, let me remind you, if you got a story, a question, or a topic you'd like us to cover, hit us up on social media, slide into our DMs, or drop a comment down below. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe to Campus Girls Ventbox so you never miss an episode. We've got a lot more real talks, laughs, and life hacks coming your way. Until next time, keep being you, keep venting, and take care of that beautiful brain of yours. See you next time.